Today, we will be testing a new version of an old indicator. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a new version of an old indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 586 different strategies. The best one so far was able to achieve a 78% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy Forex indicator and the Academy Forex higher time frame fractal candle indicator, and a strategy that I'll mention later on in this video. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a new version of an old indicator. And so the source video says super accurate moving average oscillator. And so the source video title is pretty straightforward. Whether or not it is the indicator that is, whether or not it is super accurate is yet to be seen. Of course, we'll put it to the test and see what we can get out of it. But it is a moving average oscillator. Like I said, an updated version of an old classic indicator. And so the indicator that we will be looking at today is going to be the moving averages proximity oscillator. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. We won't go into a lot of details about exactly what the indicator does or how it does it. We'll just go through a real quick rundown so that way you have a understanding of how we will be testing it. So you have the area background, and what I did was I went into the settings under the styles and changed the columns to area. I just think it's a little bit easier to read. And so you have this area background and you have it pivoting or moving around the 50% mark. Anytime it's below the 50%, that means that we are in theory in a downtrend. Anytime it's above the 50% and green, it means that in theory we are in an uptrend. The blue line right here is basically monitoring the proximity to the moving averages. And so this indicator basically is reviewing multiple moving averages all at once, and the blue line is again monitoring the proximity of those moving averages, and as price starts to gain momentum, the blue line goes down. And so it doesn't matter what direction, it's not directional. So whether it's a bearish trend or a bullish trend, when the momentum picks up, it goes down, and when the momentum slows down, it will go up. And so for a short trade example, what we are looking for is when we have a red area background like this here. We're then waiting for the blue line to cross down below the dashed line right here. That would be our signal to then enter into a short. And so we'll put our trade right here. We're going to put our stop just right above this little pivot area here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. Put us right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see this really nice drop to the downside, getting us to our take profit. And for a long trade setup, what we are looking for, so we're looking for when we get a green area background like this here. And then once again, the blue line is not directional, so we're looking for it to go down to indicate the momentum in the market. And so again, we're waiting for it to cross down below the lower dashed line like it does right here. And that would be our signal to then enter into a long. We'd put our trade here. We're going to put our stop right below this pivot area here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward just like so. Let's go ahead and play this one forward and see how it plays out. And with this one, we kind of run into consolidation. Then we make this really hard spike to the upside, getting us to our take profit once again. Before we take a look at the numbers on this strategy, if you're looking for a profitable strategy, I highly recommend that you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far. It has been put up against hundreds of other strategies, and every single time has come out to be more profitable. I'll put a link to the video on this strategy up in the corner now, and on screen right now you will see the thumbnail to that video, so you're sure that you're getting to the right one. So you don't have to worry about not finishing this current video. Alright, let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this indicator. So we did the 50 trade test, and out of those 50 trades, we had 18 winning trades and 32 losing trades. It's going to put it at a 36% win rate. And so with the 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, if you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $10,800. On the losing side, you would have been risking $400 per losing trade. Your total loss would have been $12,800. I would have put your total profit and loss at negative $2,000. And so super accurate, I guess that depends on your definition of super accurate. Was it super profitable? No. Was it super accurate? Maybe, I guess, possibly. But in this particular case by itself, it didn't do that great. Interesting new indicator though. I think I might play around with it some more. Now during the same period of time, we did right at 29 trades altogether with the Academy Forex indicator and the Academy Forex higher time frame fractal candle indicator. And we had right at a 75% win rate and a total gain right at $10,000. So definitely better results. If you have not already seen it, I'd like to introduce you to the newest indicator here at the Academy of Forex. It's a very simple but very powerful indicator. What it does is it helps to predict or anticipate what future price might be doing within a specific future time frame. To do this, we are aligning a higher time frame and specific candle formations, which make up the red and green tags as well as the blocked out period of time in between these two gray lines. This indicator can be used to enhance the win rate of existing strategies or indicators you may be using. For example, like the Academy of Forex indicator, which I did a whole video on, or it can be used just as powerful as a standalone indicator. For example, when we pick up a red label like this here, what we can anticipate is price is going to make for example, when we pick up a red label like this here, we can predict or anticipate that price is going to make an open, high, low, close formation. Or when you get a green tag, you can anticipate a open, low, high, close formation. This powerful knowledge will help you align yourself with the true direction in which the market is attempting to go. If you are interested in accessing this new indicator, just join our Patreon down below. Once you join our Patreon, you'll get access to our Discord, and just go into the NQ indicator request, tag me at DP Roberts, and request access to the higher time frame fractal candles indicator. Alright, that does it for this indicator here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list and move on to the next video from here.